Welcome back to one of our new favorite summer destinations, Hokkaido. You'll know you've reached Furano once the scenery turns purple, as many farms here have converted their fields to growing lavender.
It's funny, but Furano takes its name after the Ainu word Fura Nui, which means stinking place, referring of course to the sulfuric water in the area. Today, however, this is what Furano is better known for: lavender fields and flowers. Nothing stinky at all.
Established in 1903, Farm Tomita is the oldest, the largest, and the most welcoming of them all. Various flowers grow from spring till autumn, but it's only between late June and mid-July, around this time of year, when the lavender blooms. 5 varieties of lavender are cultivated on the slopes of the farm alone. Lavender essence was a thriving business in the 60s, but cheap imports threatened to close the family farm. Today, it's tourists that provide the income. Every summer, they come in droves to take photos or have their pictures taken with the flowers, but also to treat themselves to the sweet taste of lavender.
Arigato, thank you so much. Now this is one treat you shouldn't miss. It's lavender ice cream. In season and delicious.
It's offered only in summer. Milk ice cream infused with natural lavender, of course.
Arigato gozaimasu. Apart from lavender products, fruits in season are also popular items here. Their melons in particular are among the sweetest in Hokkaido.
The melons are from nearby Yubari, where the best in Japan are harvested. As we found out in a visit to a local supermarket, you'll be shocked with the price of these fruits, but the taste is worth it. This is what summer is about in Furano, enjoying sweet treats while taking in the views of the flowers. There are different fields for different varieties. On the upper slope is the traditional Lavender Garden, among the oldest in Japan. At the forest field, where poppies and lavender grow alongside each other, you get fantastic views of the Tokachidai and Yubari mountains beyond. Just below it is Japan's most photographed patch of flowers, the rolling Irodori field, covered in blooms of 7 colors just like a rainbow. Now, if you don't fancy flowers, sorry, but there's little else to do here. Farm Tomita maintains even more fields across the road and as far as the eye can see. The flowers themselves are not for sale, but in the shops you'll find all sorts of products made from them. Essential oils are a specialty, and they're quite expensive. Tomitas won the first prize in a perfume fair in France in 1990, even topping the world-famous Lavender of Provence. Yes, I can almost hear the men start to groan, but don't worry because there's a famous winery just down the road. That's right, Japan actually produces wine, and Chateau Furano makes some of Hokkaido's finest.
On the top shelf, you'll see bottles from 1975, the first vintage of Chateau Furano, the oldest winery here. It's an infant compared to most old world wines from Europe, and even compared to most new world wines. But it's a promising wine industry that they have here in Hokkaido.
Hokkaido is blessed with good soil and a climate for growing grapes, and the winemaking skill of chateaux like Furano have put Japanese wines on the map.
So, wow, this is a rare privilege. We're gonna taste some of the wine that's still maturing in the barrel. The winery takes after the French tradition, and as you can also see, there's a French oak that they use for the barrels. Just here? Yeah? Okay.
Furano wines are fruity and approachable, but not necessarily simple. On a good year like 2006, the wine is complex and it ages well in the bottle. Other vintages and wine varieties are for sale, and a few are available for sampling in the tasting room. Alright, let's try this Furano wine. It's a red wine using the Ceval grape from France. If you plan to stay overnight in Furano, the Nature Lux Hotel is a convenient choice. Located in downtown Furano, it's close to the flower farms and wineries, but with the convenience of being in the heart of the city. The rooms are clean, comfortable, and let in a lot of summer sunshine. As the name of the hotel suggests, there's an emphasis on the natural. The charming cafe on the ground floor serves all natural food and dairy. All of it sourced from Furano, of course.
Now it's time to try their world-famous curry.
Now I don't exaggerate, the Om curry here is a magnet for locals, as they are for visitors.
This is what makes their Om curry or curry omelette so special. Apart from the special curry sauce, the rice is steamed in carrot juice. Apart from that, there's a thin layer of wine cheese in between the egg and the rice. It adds an extra dimension to the flavor. Really good. Lavender sauce on the milk ice cream.
For dessert, what else? Milk ice cream, again, homemade, with lavender sauce for taste of the season. The hotel is on the simple side, so for travelers looking to spend the night in the lap of luxury, you'll want to head to Tomakomai, close to the southern coast of Hokkaido. Here you'll find the upscale Hotel Nidom. The hotel is too humble a term to describe this sprawling country club and resort within a forest reservation. The hotel is famous for two things: the luxury cottages along a scenic lake and its two championship golf courses set amidst a beautiful landscape. The course was built within an existing forest, so the setting is entirely natural, just like camping in the woods. June to September, or summer, is when the grass is at its best. And even when hot, Hokkaido summers are never humid like ours. Even if you don't play golf, just lounging in your lakeside cottage is a big treat. All cottages are standalone structures with 2 levels, common area above and bedrooms beneath. The logs are real, and a natural scent fills the cottage. Cabins come in different configurations. There's one for a group or family, for business meetings, or intimate parties. Dining is another attraction in the property, and they specialize in, would you believe it, authentic French cuisine. I'm having the nature menu. It's fresh Hokkaido ingredients from the farm and sea using classic French cooking and plating techniques.
A lot of visitors ask for authentic Hokkaido cuisine, but the truth is, there is really no such thing, at least in the gastronomic sense of the word. What they do have a lot of, however, is authentic Hokkaido ingredients. But that's not such a bad thing. Without the baggage of history and tradition, the chefs here are free to let their imagination roam and even give us some French cuisine. Thank you so much. Remember Furano? That was just where we came from. Apart from lavender, they make some really beautiful pork, including this one. Merci beaucoup. I know what you're thinking. I'm starting to sound repetitive, but I can't help it. It seems like everything that's produced in Hokkaido just stays so good. Because it does.
Few places on the planet are as blessed with such natural bounty. But it's not just the seasonal dishes or the summer scenery that has captivated me, but Hokkaido in its totality. As we enter the rainy season in the Philippines, Hokkaido, Japan's emerging summer capital, is a tempting alternative for those of us who are already missing the sun. And that's all for this episode of Executive Class. I'm David Celdran. Thanks for watching.